be the very best that they can be throughout their lives. Get Set Up is a training and educational platform that helps you learn useful skills from people just like yourself so that you are able to do wonderful and amazing things. We learn from one another, so ideally we can see you, we can see each other, and you allow us to see you and your cameras are on. You can always request a recording after class, email help@getsetup.io. And if you're joining by the live stream, we welcome you. We're so glad you're here. Just remember that the best way to participate is to join us and register for a class. And that way you'll get the email after class that gives you key takeaways from today's class, as well as the opportunity to provide us with some feedback. Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products or services that you might see talked about or demonstrated during any of our classes. Be sure to check with your doctor prior to starting any new exercise program, especially if you have health conditions or take any medications or are recovering from an illness or major surgery. And if your doctor has given you any recommendations or specific restrictions regarding exercise intensity or range of motion, be sure to follow your doctor's recommendations. Okay, as soon as that little. Okay, I'm spotlighting myself right now so that we can get started, and hopefully you'll be able to see me in my room. Hopefully there's enough. There we go. I think that'll work. Grabbing my water bottle, getting my timer set up. And again, this is a very gentle and moderate cardio class. So we're just going to start with a very basic walking or marching in place with really no arm movements. So a couple things to keep in mind for modifying any type of cardio class. And that is, if you want to take it softer and with a little bit less energy, keep the movement small, keep the arms close to the body and below your waist. So no need to go up here if the instructor or me is demonstrating that. Also, the pace is very important. In a typical cardio class, we start kind of slow, and then the speed of our movements increases and then comes back down when we regain a more normal and natural heart rate. So if you're modifying and you want to use less energy, keep your movement small and at a more moderate pace. You don't have to go as fast as the instructor. Just do what is comfortable for you. Please always use the modifiers and work at your own pace, challenging yourself only when you feel comfortable. So here we are. This is a very basic movement. You can always return to this. I like to think of it as home base, marching or walking in place. Joe, can you please make sure everyone is muted? I'm hearing some background noise.
Yes,
and
I'm
the
muting
other
everyone.
home base is step touch right here. Just simply step together. Okay, so we're going to use these two interchangeably, and you're working at your own pace, remember, and keeping your arms low because we're just starting right now. So our pace is moderate, and we're going to alternate between these two movements. So walk in place, marching, keeping it low, arms by your sides. Feel a normal, natural rhythm to your arms like the way you would when you're just walking down the street. And then step touch right here. And find your own pace, your own speed. And and march in place right here. As you are doing all of the movements today in class, I want you to think about your posture. Remember to keep your diaphragm lifted. You want your back to be nice and straight with good posture, so your shoulders are pressed down and back. Make sure you have an elongated neck. Feel the space between your earlobes and the top of your shoulders. And tight through your midsection and step touch. Notice I'm making the movement just a little bit bigger. You don't have to. Noise this morning. I don't know what's going on. And march in place right here. Right, left, right, left. Let's take our march at a wide stance. So your feet are just slightly wider than your hips. And 4, 3, 2, last one, feet together, right here. And step touch. And 4 more, 3 more right and left, 2 more. Last one, march in place right here. March, march, beginning to move the arms a little bit more if you're up for it. 4, 3, 2, wide stance next, right here. A little bit more energy is required for this movement. So we're starting to increase our heart rate just slightly. We want to take that nice and slow as we bring our heart rate up, so our body gets ready for it, right? Doing everything at a gentle pace. And let's bring our feet in together, 2 and 1 right here. 4 more, 3, 2, step touch. And 4 more, 3, 2, march in place right here. Let's add some arms, inhaling up even while we're marching, reach and release. Let's do it again. Inhale up and release. One more time. And inhale and release. We're going to march forward and back. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps forward and 4 steps back. Now you can keep this nice and small, or you can take up your workout space, whatever works for you. Keep it small right here at a moderate, low-level pace. Doesn't take too much energy. If you're just waking up, maybe you want to stay right here. But if you're anxious to use more energy, and depending on what your fitness goals are, maybe you want to really work it and begin to take up a little bit more room. See how that takes just a little bit more energy? And forward and back. I lost count right there. It's 4 steps forward and 4 steps back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up for 4 and back for 4. Let's add some arms. So as you go forward, lift your arms, and as you come back, bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. And up and back. Let's do 2 more front and back. And the last one, front and back. And then we're going to just march in place, but we're going to take more of a choo-choo arm right here. Chug, chug, chug. I don't know what you want to call it. We're chugging along. And now we're going to take our feet to the side and open your arms and just hold them right here. And 4, 3, 2, last one, step touch. And here's the arms. Side to side, step touch. Remember, you can modify this by keeping your arms low. So you can keep them right here if you prefer. Or if you're ready to use more energy, and march in place. Four more, and 3, we're going to go forward and back. Here we go. Forward for 4 steps and back. Forward and back. And up. Four more, front and back. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Come back and march in place right here. A little bit more energy with those arms. Maybe you're lifting your knees a little bit higher. Four more, 3, 2, let's take wide feet right here and hold your arms out to the side, shoulder height. Now you can take this as wide and deep as you're comfortable with, or just keep it here at a more moderate level. Remember to keep your diaphragm lifted. Your shoulders are back and down, relaxed. And 4 more, and 3, and 2, let's take a step touch right here. And add those arms. Four more, right and left, and 3, right and left. 2 more, right and left. Last one, I want you to just march in place. I want to talk a little bit about perceived exertion level. This is the way we determine how hard we're working out. It's called perceived exertion level, and this is how hard you feel you're working out. And that's based on the amount of energy you feel like you have, how hard you're breathing, if you're beginning to work up a sweat, and if you feel like you could have a conversation with someone. So we rate our perceived exertion level between a 0 or 1, where you're just, let's say you're sitting down reading a book. That would be no energy required, right? And that's a 1. Or at the other end of the scale, at a 10, you're working so hard you can barely catch your breath. You feel like you're going to die if you have to do 1 more rep, okay? Where I want you to be for these classes is between a 4 and a 7. If you're new to working out, if you haven't done this for a while, you're coming back to fitness, stay between a 4 and a 5. On the other hand, if you're an experienced exerciser and you feel like you want to expend a lot of energy in the morning, you can work out between a 6 and a 7. Okay? So that's the way we're going to monitor how hard we're working out. And right now we've completed our warm-up, so you might be up between a 4 and a 5, maybe between a 3 and a 4, depending on how hard and how much energy you put into that warm up this morning. So let's take a wide stance with the arms out here and resume where we were. Remember to drink as you feel like you need to during the class, at least every 10 to 15 minutes. Step touch right here with the big arms if you're ready for that, right here. And 4 more right and left, and 3 more, and 2 more. Last one, we're gonna march forward and back. 4 steps forward and 4 steps back, right here. Take it up and back. Let's just do 2 more. And last one, right here. And we're gonna do a grapevine. Remember what that is? It's basically 2 steps right and left. Now you can step, cross behind, step, touch, and that's the actual grapevine. If you don't want to do that cross behind, just do 2 steps. Step together, or grapevine with the cross behind. You pick whichever one is good for you. Try not to make this a dance class. But the grapevine is a very common move that's used in cardio classes. So many of you are most likely experienced with it. Step, cross, step, tap. Woo! And we're going to add rainbow arms. Rainbow arms reach overhead to the right and left in the direction that you're going. One more time to the right and the left. And march in place. We're going to move along now to the mambo and cha-cha move. So that's step forward and back, step forward and back, forward and back. And we're doing that with the same leg. So here I am with the right foot stepping forward and back. And when I'm ready to change legs, I do this cha-cha-cha, which is just a quick shift of my weight. So with the right, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. One more and cha-cha-cha right here. Switch legs. Yes, there it is. One more. Switch legs with a cha-cha-cha. Right, front and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more. And cha-cha-cha. Left foot forward and back. Forward and back. One more. Cha-cha-cha, grapevine. Woo, yes, here we go. Grapevine right and left. 2 more, right and left, or left and right. Don't worry about the direction that you're going. And mambo. 2. Last one, cha-cha, switch legs. Last one, switch legs. Right here, march in place. Let's try and put that together. So we'll do a grapevine to the right or the left, whichever way you're going. And then we'll add that mambo. Let's see how that works. Grapevine, mambo right here. We're going to start with the foot in the direction that we were going. Front and back. 2, 3, and cha-cha-cha. Other foot, front and back. Last one, cha-cha-cha and grapevine to the other side. Mambo. 3 times, forward and back. And then cha-cha-cha. Grapevine. Mambo. We start with the foot in the direction we're going, and I almost tripped over myself. Front and back. forward and back, cha-cha-cha, other foot, forward and back, cha-cha-cha. And grapevine, here we go, in with the outside foot or the foot in the direction that you were going, mambo, forward and back. And 3, let's do 4 and cha-cha-cha-cha. I think that works a little better. And then switch legs, 2, 3, and 4, cha-cha-cha, switch sides. Here we go, and mambo, woo! 2, and 3, and 4, and cha-cha-cha, switch legs. 3, one more, 4, and cha-cha-cha, just grapevine, right and left, just grapevine. And you know, if you don't like that mambo cha-cha combo, just stay with the grapevine, okay? I'm not trying to get too complicated, but I wanted to add in something a little different this morning that takes a little bit more planning with your brain as well. Sometimes I don't know how it's going to work out until I actually do it. I can think about it and practice it, but it's always different when you're in front of someone. So I hope nobody tripped and fell this morning with my awkward attempt. Stay right here with the grapevine. Let's just do the mambo and cha-cha without the grapevine. Starting right foot, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. One more, and cha-cha-cha right here that switches legs. Forward and back with your other leg. One more, and cha-cha-cha. Right leg, forward and back. 2, 3, and 4, cha-cha-cha. Left foot, forward and back. And 3, one more. And cha-cha-cha right here again. One more, right and left. Forward and back, forward and back. I'm afraid to even add arms to this because I think it's complicated for my own brain. And cha-cha-cha, forward, this is what I would do, is arms up and down. 3, and 4, and cha-cha-cha, right foot. It actually works out a little better. 3, 4, and cha-cha-cha, left foot. Good, I think we got it. Maybe I got it. Number 4, and cha-cha-cha, V-step. So that's up, right foot up toward the corner, left foot up toward the corner, back with the right, back with the left, V-step, right, oops, I'm running into the wall, right here, V-step, right here. And we're gonna add the arms similar to legs, right here. V-step. With the right, we're going to the same side each time. Two more. Last one. Grapevine, right and left, right and left. Remember, you can make this as big as you want too. And we're going to add those rainbow arms. Find your own pace. Make the movement as large as you want, taking up a lot of space in your room, or keep it small and controlled with the arms at a lower level, right here. And 4 more, and 3. 2 more. Last one, mambo cha-cha, right foot, forward and back. 2. And 3. Here's number 4 and cha-cha-cha. And the other side might be your left. 3. And 4, and cha-cha-cha, right foot. This is going to be the last set. 3, and 4 and cha-cha-cha to the left. Yes, here we go. And number 3, here's the last one. 4 cha-cha-cha, V-step right here. Are you keeping up? If not, take it at your own pace. Don't forget to drink your water. V-step right here, 4 more to the right. And 3 more. And 2 more. Last one, grapevine, right and left. We're gonna do this combo one more time with the grapevine, right and left. But this time when we do the V-step, we gotta take it to the other side. Rainbow arms. One more time to the right and left. Right here, mambo cha-cha. Forward and back. Forward and back, cha-cha-cha. Add those arms. Add those arms. And number 4, cha-cha-cha. And up and down with those arms. 2 and 3. Here's number 4. Add that cha-cha-cha, switch feet. Yes, you got it. One more, and cha-cha. V-step with the other foot. Yes, with those arms. Nice and big, or keep it small and more moderate. 4 more, and 3 more. 2 more. 3 more. Let's do a step with a knee lift. That looks like this. We're doing it to the same side. So step, knee, step, together. Same foot. Step, knee lift, step, together. Step, knee, step, together. Once we pick up the pace, you'll have more balance, as the momentum will keep you moving. And you can make this very small. Keep your toe on the ground right here. You don't have to lift your knee if you don't want to. Step, 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 step. And let's switch sides right here. So step out with the other foot. Do that little knee pop with the front leg, with the other foot, and then step back and together. Step, knee, step, together, step, knee, step, together, step, knee, step, together, step, knee. And I should point out, I only turn to the side so you can see me. You may be right here, and that's fine too. Okay, step, knee, step, together, step, knee, step, together. I turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing right here. Step, knee, step, together, step, knee, step, together, step, knee, step, together. Last one, grapevine. And grapevine right here. Add those rainbow arms to the right and left. 4 more. 3. 2 more. Last one, mambo and cha-cha. Number 3, here's 4. Cha-cha, switch legs. Number 4, switch legs. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and switch. Forward and back. We're doing 4 of these, forward and back. And then we do that little cha-cha-cha to switch legs. Forward and back. This is going to be our last set with each leg. Here's number 3, number 4, cha-cha-cha, and last time. 3, and 4, and cha-cha-cha, V-step. V-step, nice and big. V-step, right here. Use those arms, take up space if that's your goal today. Four more, and 3, and 2 more. And then we're going to do those alternating knee lift. Step, lift, step together. Step, lift. I'm sorry, it's the same side. It's not alternating. Step, lift, step together. We're going to do 8 each side. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Switching sides. Step, knee. Step, knee. Step, knee. And 4 more. Woo! And 3. And 2. Last one. Right here. March in place. I want you to take your feet and have one be a little bit more forward and one toward the back. But keep your feet a hip width apart. Don't line them up like this and lose your balance, but rather use a wide base right here and line them up. And we're going to reach forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. You can make this bigger, take up more energy, adding a little bit of a dip as you go through the middle, bending your knees. Using those quadriceps, large muscles in the body, will help you to increase your cardiac output. It's going to make your heart beat a little faster. You're going to start sweating, but you can keep it low, back and forth right here. Okay, and then let's march so we can change legs. Switching sides so that the opposite foot is now forward. And let's reach forward and back. Forward and back. You can also do a leg lift to the front and the back if you really want to add more energy to this exercise. Otherwise, just keep it small. Keep both feet on the floor. Bend your knees if you want a little bit more of a challenge. And let's take it back to a march, bringing your feet back so that they're side by side, but a little bit apart. And we're going to do hamstring curls right here. Hamstring curls. So we're just bending the lower leg, the heel up toward your butt. Now, here again, keep it small. If you're more comfortable, just barely lifting the heel off the floor or lifting a little bit bigger if you're comfortable with that. And then we're going to add the arms reaching to the opposite side. A little bit of a knee bend as you go toward the center, as you switch sides. Helps with shock absorption, helps with balance, and it also increases the energy that you need. Four more, and 3 more, and 2 more. Last one, march in place right here, marching, marching. And let's switch our legs. So one is forward and one is back, and go into our reaches. Up and back for 8. That's number 7. 6, 5, and 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. We're going to march it out and switch sides. Getting the other foot in front, getting them lined up hip width apart so we have good balance, and reach for 8, and 7, and 6, 5 more, 3, 4, 3. I skipped a number, 2 more. Last one, march in place. Keep those feet slightly wider than your hips so we can do our hamstring curls right here. 8 sets and 7, 6, 5, and 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, march in place right here. And let's try a Charleston today. We haven't done that in a while. So a Charleston is step, kick, step, behind. Step, just kick forward, keep it really low, step with that foot and tap behind. Whichever foot you start with, it's really just step, kick forward and tap behind. Right here. Step, tap, step, tap, kick, front, and tap. If you think you've got it, let's count 8. And 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, last one, march in place so we can switch sides. And when you're ready, let's take our Charleston. Step, kick, step, and tap behind. And hopefully you've switched legs and you're doing it to the opposite side. And again, we can add some arms to this. Reach up as you kick, reach down as you tap behind, right here. Reach up and tap behind, reach up and tap behind, kick, forward, tap, 4 more, and 3 more, 2 more, last one, march in place. Let's march. Get your feet in that apart position with 1 forward and 1 back, and get ready for those reaches for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2 more, last one, march in place to switch sides. And when you're ready, let's take it for 8, reaching forward and back. 7, 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to march in place and get ready for hamstring curls right here, right here. Remember, we're just bending the lower leg, bending the knee, bringing the heel up toward the booty, or just barely lifting the foot off the floor. Again, this is something you can make as big as you want and take up a lot of room, or you can keep it small, controlled, and use a more moderate level of energy, whatever works for you. Let's do 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more. Last one, march in place, getting ready for the Charleston. We're going to do 8 on each side. Whenever you're ready, here we go. Step, kick, step, tap. Step, kick, step, tap with arms if you want to. Four more. 3, 2 more. Last one, march in place so you can switch sides. Get ready, here we go. Step, kick. Step, kick. And 4 more. And 3, 2 more. Last one, march in place right here. We're going to start to modify and bring things down just a little bit. Let's do step side squats right here. We're stepping out and then back together. And if you want to add slight bend to the knee right here, keep it nice and slow so that you're in control. Anytime you bend your knees, you want to make sure that you're bending your knee. It is aiming directly over the center of your foot. No twisting of the upper and lower leg, right? So if you're taking a slight bend right here, make sure that you are lined up. If not, you're just stepping to the side and bringing your feet back together, and that's okay. And we're also slowing down the pace a little bit as we begin to bring our heart rate back down to normal. We catch our breath, make sure you're drinking a little bit of water. I think I'm going to grab some myself. Just a little bit. Okay, as my dad would have said, to wet my whistle. Here we go. Step side and together. Side, together, step side, together, side, together. And let's do some half jacks at a really low level. So a half jack is just half of a jumping jack. We do one leg at a time, reaching out to the side rather than the jumping that you normally do with a regular jumping jack. And we keep our arms low. So you see, they are below my waist, right here, just on the diagonal out from my hips. And let's take a really easy grapevine right here. Step, cross, step, tap. Step, cross, step, tap. And that cross is a cross behind. I think I pointed that out earlier. And if you don't want to do the cross behind, remember that you can just do 2 steps like that. 2 steps. Step together, step together. Step together, step together. And we're not doing a knee bend, and we're not taking up any room. We're just bringing it down. Taking it very easy. We want to get our breathing back to a normal rate and rhythm. Our heart rate is coming down. At this point, you're probably aware that you've been sweating a little bit. Maybe you're able to feel that. I don't know how it is where you live, but here I woke up to 40 degrees, but it's going to get up into the 80s. Now that is a 40-degree change in temperature, Fahrenheit, for those of you in the US. I don't know how to convert it. I did a long time ago, but we'll just stick with Fahrenheit today. So yeah, 40-degree change in temperature is huge. So I would imagine it'll be pretty warm this afternoon and early evening. And then tomorrow when I teach, it'll probably be quite warm in my house. All right, let's relax. Bring it right here to the center with an open stance. I have my feet aiming toward 11 and 1 o'clock. And I'm going to just take a very slight knee bend and return, very slight. And here again, my knees are also pointing outward over my feet. That works a little bit of the inner thigh and also requires me to tighten my booty in this exercise, working my hips in order to keep my knees in alignment. And it's a very soft break. And if your knees don't work this way in the morning, you know what? You can just relax and just stand here or do a step touch. We're just working on bringing our heart rate down, and we're going to do a tad bit of stretching right here. So if you're able to hold a slight knee bend and reach out to the side, go up overhead and all the way to the opposite side, using this arm for support on your thigh, keeping your torso facing forward with your elbow over your ear as you're facing me. right here, hold that stretch. Feel the lengthening of the stretching of your muscles between your armpit and the top of your hip, and release. Reach tall and over to the side. Switch arms out, up, and over. Remember, using this arm for support. Reaching long, stretch tall, elbow over the ear, torso facing forward. Release and extend. Inhale up and exhale. Stay with me as we do a little bit of a closing meditation. We're going to do it standing today since we didn't work with a chair. So just stand comfortably. Don't close your eyes since we're standing. That would not be safe. But rather just find a spot in front of you where you can fix your gaze. So it might be a picture, a photograph, a wall outlet, some other spot on the wall or the floor in front of you. And you can just stare at that and focus while you bring your awareness to your breath, to your breathing. So think about your breath coming in and filling up your lungs. It enters your lungs and fills from the top to the bottom, and then it exits. Actually, it fills from the bottom to the top. I said it backwards. From the bottom to the top and exits from the top all the way to the bottom as you exhale and expel that air out of your lungs. And if your body is prompting you to take a deep breath and sigh, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just keep your breath at a normal rate and rhythm and focus on my words this morning. So as you inhale, I want you to think about your breath today like the sun. It's a gorgeous, glorious yellow color. You're taking in like sunshine and joy as you inhale. And then I want you to exhale anything that's gray, that's dark, that's worrisome, anything that's stressful, and just blow that out, get rid of it. And once again, inhale glorious yellow joy, happiness, the feeling of success because you completed this class this morning. Take that in and hold on to it with your breath, and then let go of the dark, the worries, any anxiety, anything that's stressful. Your do list for today, if that's a cause of stress for you, that feeling of overwhelm that we have sometimes, just blow that out for now and enjoy that feeling of success. And as you are bringing your awareness to your breath, I want you to think these positive affirmations. I trust the intelligence within me. The intelligence within me is what tells me when to modify an exercise and when to challenge myself, when to drink a little bit of water or when to take a break. And I trust those promptings. I love myself, my body, my mind, and my soul. I work on my problems, my strengths, my weaknesses with my body, the challenges that I have. I work on them and then I release them. I don't keep that with me all day long and think about it or worry about it. I work on it right here in this class, and then I let it go. I love my body totally in the now, with its strengths and weaknesses, with its soft and mushy bits and the strong muscular bits and the parts that hurt and the joints that creak. I love my body and I appreciate it. I want you to really feel that and believe it. It's really a beautiful thought. Remember that fitness is a journey, and it's important that you enjoy every aspect of the journey and learn what it means. So if you wake up tomorrow and you're sore from this class, which I hope you aren't, we didn't really do anything that should cause that to happen. But if you were to take any one of my classes and wake up the next day and feel a little bit sore, I hope that you'll take that as a message that you did something good for your body and that your body is reacting in the way it's supposed to. And that's what we want. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to share my closing thank you slides with you. And I hope that you'll stay for my closing slides, which are right here. Once again, thank you for joining me. One of the best ways that you can thank myself and all of the guides here on Get Set Up is by sharing your experiences, whether you use social media, and you can use the hashtag Get Set Up or the @GetSetUp. And if you don't use social media, feel free to email Liz at Get Set Up and send her your thoughts and feelings, your feedback. It's really good to get that, and Liz will send it out to the right people to see it. Look for some other classes where you can get moving, like Ageless Grace, Get Moving with Line Dancing, and the yoga classes. I keep trying to add the yoga to my closing slide, and I can't seem to be able to save it correctly, but I'll get it right. I swear I will. And my next class tomorrow is seated strength training. So we'll be using some light weights, and we will sit in a chair. On Thursday, I do a combo training class. The use of the chair is optional, and it's a combination of a little bit of cardio and weight training, and we do it in a circuit format. And then on Friday, we focus on balance and flexibility. We use a chair for support. We do some sitting work and some standing work. So look for the email that will come to you. It will contain some key takeaways from today's class, and it will highlight some other classes that might be of interest to you. And it will provide a link where you can share your feedback. Be sure to spread the word about learning with Get Set Up and host an interest group that you might be willing to talk about, something that you're passionate about. Suggest a different class that you'd like to see on Get Set Up, and reach out to your partner associations in your community, like various assisted care, senior living organizations, government, and other community centers. And remember, you can always request a session recording and share your ideas for new classes by emailing help@getsetup.io. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye, Stacy.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, Stacy.